if you see a company that you like, help them out, give them a little love on social media. NWAngelConf is the hashtag or the Twitter handle that you should tweet out about. All right, next up is Genneve. Jill Angelo will present.
I want you each to think about one woman that you care about. Might be a wife or a partner, a mother or a daughter. Every one of them in life at some point in midlife will go through some health changes related to hormonal change. My team and I are building a digital health platform for these women to navigate their way through this phase of health. My name is Jill Angelo, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Genneve. Today, there's 50 million women in the United States between the ages of 40 and 60. And this is the time of life when these midlife health changes start to surface. And it surfaces for every woman very differently. It's hormone related. And it can cause things such as insomnia, weight gain, loss of libido, anxiety, depression, and even hot flashes. Now, these women are looking for all sorts of ways to find relief, and they're spending $26 billion on both traditional and alternative forms of healthcare, treatments, services, and products. And today, the way they find these is typically through Google search or friends and family and word of mouth. So we started to look at what's the femtech market doing for these women in this phase of their life. And when you think about women's health and technology and how it's working within it, there's a lot of attention on the first two chapters of a woman's life, the early menstruation years and pregnancy and fertility. In fact, last year, $1.1 billion was invested in this particular market space, with none of it going towards women in midlife. And so we at Genneve think that there's a practical application to bring technology and support to these women with resources. The Genneve Personalized Digital Health Platform is our approach to addressing this problem. This platform brings a woman together based on her profile and her behaviors, a personalized experience to access information via community and content, to access a modern marketplace, and also to access a health concierge so that she can actually touch base with a health professional face-to-face. Now, a year ago, we launched a web platform or a marketplace and a blog to get in market and start learning from these women. And now we're evolving that and pulling that functionality through into the digital platform, and I'll show you that in a moment. The business model that supports all of this is really based on three different revenue streams. First and foremost, the marketplace is our bread and butter on how we make money. Today, our marketplace sells a first-party line of products that my co-founder, Jackie Brandwin, brought to the business. She's a former executive at Neutrogena and developed a line of feminine care products that we packaged and branded Genneve and sell currently on our marketplace. We're broadening and expanding that marketplace with health products from third-party providers in addition to our own. Second, we're building a health concierge, and that concierge is a way for women to remotely, via video experience, connect with a health provider and book an appointment. She can do that in two ways. Number one, she can book a 15-minute appointment or consult for $25. She can do that as many times as she wants, or if she sees more value and wants unlimited access to this health concierge, she can upgrade to a premium subscription and pay an annual amount of $149. Now, in addition, we're publishing a lot of content because one of the things our audience has told us more than anything is that they want trusted information from health providers. So in the past year, we've worked with over 175 health providers to publish trusted content and podcasts. And today, we see a real opportunity to monetize that content through content sponsorships. Now, our approach to the market is unique. Today, I mentioned women go to Google search or friends and family to find these kinds of resources. So we're breaking into a market and a way of doing things that's different. This is, today we believe Genneve is really the good mix of both Google search and personal word of mouth. We're creating a trusted platform that's smart and personalized for a woman, but using technology to scale it out to millions. We're doing three things. Number one, we're reducing the complexity that oftentimes search creates by creating a curated marketplace that's backed by technology that personalizes it to the woman. Second, we're combining the algorithms that power our system with a personal touch through our health concierge. Today, modern marketplaces that are succeeding, like a Stitch Fix or a House, really keep their audience sticky and sell more products in their marketplace by also attaching a person and a resource or a specialist that can really give additional service to that user at scale. And third, we're creating a trusted ecosystem because any person in transition, whether you're having a baby or getting married or going through midlife health changes, wants a trusted ecosystem to share and learn from. Now, in the past year, I said we launched a basic marketplace or e-commerce site and a blog. And since that time, we've learned a lot and gained some great traction. Number one, we've got 12,000 subscribers to that experience today. What that means is they subscribe to get our content free once a week. Of those 12,000, or 75% are paying customers who buy our first-party products that are currently in the marketplace. We've got just over 200,000 in sales. We've doubled that year over year. And we've got a 27% repurchase rate, which means these women are coming back every 3 to 4 months to buy these products time and again. Critical learning as we continue to build out this marketplace with additional brands. We've got some great unit economics around e-commerce conversion and customer acquisition costs that we'll continue to refine and make better. And we're capitalizing on high search volumes for women's health. I mentioned it's one of the most popular ways that women find resources for this time in life. There's 4 million searches per month on women's midlife health symptoms. And in just 3 months, we've moved from being the top 3 ranking or options that come up in a listing across 7 key searches to over 30 searches. And we plan to continue that progression. Finally, we're evolving this marketplace and blog to be a more well-rounded digital platform, bringing in this community aspect and also a health concierge because we believe it's going to make the experience more sticky. As well, it creates this word-of-mouth engine that continues to build on your marketplace, a secret sauce that other, again, established business models have figured out, such as Stitch Fix and House. From a marketing perspective, year one was all about establishing our brand at scale. And so we built a brand. We also sought out some distribution partners simply because some of the biggest business platforms out there from a distribution perspective are Amazon and Walgreens.com. And so we thought, let's get our products there and learn further and more about what these women are purchasing and how they purchase. Second, we did a little press and got some great coverage. And third, we actually got accepted into the Women's Startup Lab, which is an accelerator down in Silicon Valley. I just finished it. It was a phenomenal experience, and it taught us a lot. In the next 18 months, the funding that we raise will go towards further growing our business. Number one, we're really focusing on building some great partnerships so that we pull our brand through to their users. Because to grow quickly, we're going to have to go to where the women are. It's other brands that have those audiences in addition to women's events, virtual and on-site. We're going to start Facebook marketing as we have some budget to do so. We're going to continue to refine our SEO growth with the great content that we're publishing in our content marketing approach. And finally, we're going to continue to optimize our funnel conversion. Now, our forecast by 2020 is targeted at $20 million. And you can see how those 3 revenue streams in our business model break out. The marketplace is obviously our core bread and butter. It's a 4-to-1 ratio to what we believe the subscription model for women who want unlimited access to the health concierge will want. Third following is content revenues, and that just really basically depends on how many content sponsorship partnerships we want to look for. One other thing to note here, in 2019, we will be at a cash positive position. And so as we continue to bring in funding, we're focusing on our funding milestone to be at a cash positive position in May of 2019. Now, in addition to our unique marketplace approach, the team's unique, and I think kind of the secret sauce behind all of this. A number of us come from Microsoft formerly. We know how to build brands, and we know how to launch and build products from scale. Myself, I've got 15 years here at Microsoft, and before that, 5 years at a startup that was acquired by Microsoft. Michael Atala in the back of the room, he's our CTO. He's also got 15 years at Microsoft as a product leader, and prior to that, in a startup environment, starting early as an engineer. Shannon Perry's here as well. She's our Director of Marketing and Content. She's worked in both large and small companies driving content marketing, and she's a published author. And we're really excited this week. We just made an offer, and it was accepted directed by a chief medical officer who will really govern that health concierge going forward. She's a local OBGYN. Our advisors across health come from Texas Children's Women's Pavilion as well. My co-founder sits on the board of Governor Cedars, the board at Governor Cedars Sinai. In summary, our vision is to be the go-to solution for women in midlife. And we believe with the traction that we already have, our unique approach to a market that's underserved, and a really great team, we're on the road to get there. Thank you.
My name is Mark Su, and I'm the due diligence lead for Genneve. Just to highlight 3 things that we learned from the due diligence process. So as Jill mentioned, they all had the Microsoft connection, which to us was very important in terms of cohesiveness. They've all worked with each other in the past. But more importantly, I think they all share the vision of this digital health platform, which they're slated to launch in 2018 here. We looked at the market potential in terms of the aging population. There's a lot of demand for that, as well as the product. The reviews in Amazon, I think there were 4 stars out of 5. Most of them were very positive, a few sort of negative, but then I think all in all, very positive here. So I wanted to follow up with a couple of questions with Jill. You mentioned about the 12,000 newsletter subscribers and trying to convert them to sort of fee-paying members. How would you do that? How would you make your offering compelling?
Absolutely. So today, those 12,000 subscribers subscribe to our free content. Our model continues to be a freemium subscription model where they will have free access to our community and our content moving forward. Where we upsell or cross-sell them is in the marketplace and also to the health concierge. That health concierge, as I mentioned, you can engage in 2 ways. You can book an appointment for $25, which is a super convenient way to do that. Primarily, that chief medical officer that's joining us, she said the other day, as an OBGYN, she has 2 kinds of patients. She has those that come every 2 weeks and those that don't come often enough and oftentimes wait too long. And in that camp of women who wait too long, it's oftentimes for 2 reasons. Convenience, takes time to book an appointment, go to the doctor, and also they don't really know if they're really sick enough because there's symptoms they're experiencing, but it's not like a chronic illness, and so they'll wait too long. This health concierge really hits at the sweet spot of customers that are just not being served in any sort of way today. And so really giving them that option of getting in at $25 for an appointment. And then if they want that unlimited service, they can sign up for an unlimited plan of $149 a year. That's kind of that traction or that roadmap that we will likely see happen. And also, just to add on, in our audience of 12,000 women over the past year, they're vocal. They teach us a lot, and the number 1 thing they've requested are the community forums, and number 2 is the health concierge. So we're definitely responding to direct customer feedback.
The second question is, how would you balance your focus? Because you've got this product business, I think last year was about 140,000 or so. This year is slated to grow 275,000 gross revenue, so great growth projections. When you're focusing on this digital health platform, how would you balance the 2 here?
Absolutely. I think this is really an evolution of where we've started from. We started as a marketplace, and as we've studied modern marketplace models as we grow, surrounding a marketplace with that human touch, like the health concierge, has become a proven model. Stitch Fix is about to go public. House is a $40 billion valued company with 40 million users. And so that notion of a sticky marketplace that people engage in time and again because it has that personal touch is a big deal. The community forums is that word of mouth engine, and we're creating that trusted ecosystem. So by moving our marketplace and blog into this broader digital platform, we just think that it's kind of a continuance and it will only grow our marketplace approach.
Thank you.
Thank you.